Hi everyone. I want to share with you another inspirational moment that happened this evening. One of the things that I really like about using a power wheelchair is that I'm able to stop and take my time enjoying people's flower gardens and talking to people as I go about and I'm doing my driving using my power wheelchair. Each day I take myself to physiotherapy and then back home again, and it means I'm spending between 40 and 50 minutes driving myself using the power wheelchair. I have a valid driver's license, and I've been in the situation where you're driving a car, and when you're driving a car, your complete attention needs to be given to the task of driving a car. With a power wheelchair, it's able to be more casual, and you're able to stop and enjoy life and appreciate people, as well as the effort made to maintain flower gardens, for example. I've been able to engage in numerous meaningful conversations on the side of the road because of using a wheelchair. Part of it is about being a witness to persevering when there's adversity in life. Part of it's being able to support people and just being able to be a listening ear to someone who needs it. On the way home from the physiotherapy tonight, I saw a dog that had one rear leg in a cast and the other rear leg had been amputated. The dog was using a pair of wheels and then a platform for mobility for the rear legs, almost like a skateboard with really large wheels on it. I saw the rear leg that had a cast, and it's obvious this dog has just had an accident and has had to adjust to life. And I thought to myself, what a great hope that I have, and that I can keep going the same as this dog is able to learn and adjust to life. And certainly using a pair of wheels wasn't holding this dog back. I realized that the lifestyle of using a wheelchair is completely different, and it very well may not be normal to many of your friends especially when you're first starting out and you're sort of on the fringes of being someone who's using a wheelchair, not really part of the wheelchair community. I wanted to assure you that there still is a life to be lived when a wheelchair is your mobility. And if you can come to appreciate the little things in life, it will make the transition a whole lot easier. There are some people who don't know any different. Then there are others who meet with an accident and suddenly a wheelchair is a reality in life. I know that a time to grieve and adjust is needed, and I wanted to just bring assurance to those who are in this scenario that you will come to be able to rely on your wheelchair. It's never going to be the same as walking. Eventually it becomes your means of walking, and you really come to appreciate having it and the wheelchair being a tool for your life. It is a process. It's certainly not instantaneous. It took me about 6 good months of learning how to use the wheelchair, but I was completely committed to it because without having a power wheelchair, I was going to have become a shut-in at 33 years old, and I just wasn't going to accept that for my life. I wanted more even if it meant a wheelchair was going to be my means to an end. Your identity as a person doesn't change if you're using a wheelchair. Using a wheelchair for mobility is a fact about you. It's not who you are. You're still able to achieve magnificent things if you've got the willpower to do so. And that's really what I want to leave you to chew on mentally. If you have the will to persevere, there still is a life to be lived, and I might add, a life that can be enjoyed as well. Thank you for the time that you spent with me today. Bye for now.